Welcome back to the Pearl Report. Salaries and the nature and titles of jobs are vital considerations for many people choosing a career. But some do look beyond the stereotypical impressions of certain types of work in a bid to stay afloat or to pursue their passion.
Tang Zichong, aged 46, has only just been certified to work with timber and aluminium on construction sites. That's 24 years after he entered university in Canada to major in child psychology and economics.
I
love kids, so I picked child psychology. And at the time, my dad ran a toy factory, so my family wanted me to study a business-related subject.
After graduation, Zichong returned to Hong Kong to help his dad.
Because he had a stroke.
Zichong says he had no concrete career plans anyway for his majors in child psychology and economics, which were based on interest and family wishes. After his father recovered the first time, Zichong accepted friends' invitation to join their electronics trading company.
After working for them for 6-7 years, my father had another stroke. So I had to quit and help with my father's toy business again.
When his dad ended his business about 8 years later, Zichong started a small-scale electrical appliance factory with some friends until the economies in Europe, the US and Japan turned sour and the yuan appreciated, hiking his production costs. Winding up their company last year, Zichong was again at the career crossroads.
I'm not young anymore, I'm in my 40s.
Then Zichong had a chat with his neighbor who's a construction worker.
I became fascinated by the construction industry, and the pay seemed attractive too. Besides, I've done office work for 2 decades, so I wanted to try a different industry.
Initially, his family was very concerned.
In particular about the safety of construction sites. At my age, with my stamina, could I cope? But I found out I'm still within the acceptable age range for construction sites.
The Construction Industry Council says the average age of registered construction workers is 46. More than 40% are 50 or above, and over 10% in their 60s. Most will retire in the next decade. His family relented, and Zichong signed up for the timber and aluminium formwork training course under the CIC.
Because I saw the timber work trade is one of the most in need of manpower, and I love building models. So I thought it'd be a piece of cake.
It wasn't.
In my first week holding the hammer, I often missed a nail.
The difficulty of timber work is to follow accurately the measurements in the blueprint.
I found it hardest to maneuver electric saws and drills.
Structures have to be firm so they won't dislodge when cement is poured on, otherwise it will leak.
No matter at school or at work, I had to do lots of calculations, so I can apply those skills here.
To become a craftsman, one needs to know how to measure. Those good at maths have an edge because you can always develop strength.
Zichong passed the intermediate trade test and graduated last week.
At first he was so clumsy. Now he wields the hammer with strength. He calculates and mixes ingredients very accurately. He'll do well in the real world.
I'm very excited. I hope to join this industry as soon as possible. The construction industry will offer golden opportunities.
The CIC expects annual spending of 160 to 190 billion on public and private works in the next few years. But there is a shortfall of 10,000 workers in construction.
We have over 320,000 registered workers. Of course, there may be some kind of skills mismatch issues. CIC would promote to the workers that, hoping that they could be multi-skilled.
But it takes time to nurture the semi-skilled to become full-fledged skilled workers. Lee Tek-ming, a plastering contractor, recalls taking on a project and having to drop it.
Couldn't find workers, so had to refund the client. We realized then we needed to pump new blood into our industry.
And not only plasterers and bricklayers.
Nowadays, you need to refer to blueprints to apply different materials. Most plasterers don't know English or are even illiterate. Mixing the wrong materials will lower product quality. So we hope highly educated people will join this industry to instruct the technical level operators. If we see you have a sharp mind, we'll get you into management. If you wish to be a craftsman, we'll refer you to a good mentor.
But there's still a stigma about construction workers.
I have lived in North America. There, the construction industry was not viewed too differently from other professions. Many Hong Kong people still think construction workers are rough and rude.
The Development Bureau says the public perceives construction as 4D. Physically demanding, dirty, dangerous, and a dead end. Lee says regulations have tightened.
You can't urinate or defecate anywhere. You can't smoke, gamble, or drink. Safety is a big concern. People tidy up and check every day.
Last year saw 2,403 industrial accidents and occupational injuries, including 21 deaths, down from 4,546 and 33 fatalities in 2003.
Joining the construction industry can help the development of Hong Kong. We do build something that people could enjoy.
Kelvin Yun has long been passionate about the hospitality industry.
When I was in secondary school, I got a very poor result. But when I go for a part-time study in hotel study, I almost get full marks in every subject. So I told my parents I want to make it in my future life for this job. I love traveling and I love interacting with people around the world.
Kelvin obtained a higher diploma in international hospitality management with distinction at the Institute of Vocational Education. In 2010, he was offered a place at the Polytechnic University School of Hotel and Tourism Management.
They are the second best hotel school in the world.
In June 2012, right after his graduation with first-class honors, Kelvin joined Kowloon Shangri-La as a corporate trainee in his food and beverage division.
Every graduates are looking for a corporate trainee program to be a fast track, to be a manager, but you still need the very strong foundation to go with your career.
This January, Kelvin, age 23, was promoted to service manager at one of the hotel's key restaurants.
The other assistant manager or service manager, they are much more experienced. It's even more important for me to get all the hands-on experience.
There are some outstanding graduates. Only about 12 years after they graduate, they become general managers in hotel. This is a people industry. How you talk with others is very important. You cannot run business by just reading books.
As a service manager, Kevin has to work closely with chefs, sommeliers, and maitre d's.
From the very first day, I was nervous about how can I manage a team of Generation X, because I'm a very young Generation Y.
Kelvin says some of his peers and colleagues often wonder why, with his first-class honor degree, he stays in food and beverage.
As long as I'm doing what I like, I love the job, I will continue. So maybe there are so many traditional mindset that operations or F&B is quite a hard job with long working hours.
Your hands dirty, then you'll have better understanding about industry. When I actually graduated from university, I was hired by one hotel company in the United States. I had to change bed, clean toilets before I finished my corporate training.
Salaries for service managers range from $20,000 to $35,000, depending on the size and scale of the hotel.
For job satisfaction, I don't think salary is a reason for me. If I'm looking for salary or just a more stable job, I would go for a government job.
Kelvin says part of his job satisfaction comes from top management accepting his ideas.
As long as you can show your critical thinking and analytical mind. Recently, we proposed to purchase 3 new smaller tables because we find that there are less people looking for large tables. We are implementing currently.
Kelvin is giving himself 3 years
to having cross-exposure in different departments within the hotel. In 5 years' time, I wish to look for opportunities overseas or even in mainland China. So in 10 years' time, I aim to be a director.
So general manager after you become a director?
Yes. The most important, if you have a passion to serve so that our visitors will feel comfortable, like at home, there are so many such opportunities.
For those who love interacting with people, to anticipate guest lists and to delight everyone.
Well, thank you for watching our show. It will be re-aired on Tuesday and Saturday, as well as on tvb.com. Until next time, from the Per Report team, good night, good luck, and good health.